All right, this is standing at that fence they were talking about. So all this land over here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So those are the, what are those? Those are the mountains. That's Paradise Valley. So I'm looking towards the southeast. Some more mountains over there. So now I'm going to go back. So now I'm standing right on the corner of that fence that we're talking about that cuts across the field. And I'm panning towards this. Now I'm looking about east. So all this field would be part of the land you're buying. And here's that fence. And you're right, it goes directly down to Jackson Creek. It's like we've been talking about. Now I'm panning around. I'm probably 40 feet away from where that little circle on the map is, the little cul-de-sac looking thing, or where the home would go. And that's that little fence we went through. I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit on this here. So there's a little fence you walk through. Back up just a touch. And then down there, right down on the other side of that, well, down by those aspens, down in this area is where the barn is at. Right down there. Okay. So, and then in addition, it would go back up. I'm going to take some more pictures over there, but this is still from that same point. I want to go all the way around. And this is going back up that like wetlands area, kind of like a little drainage. And this is the corner. So this is the corner of the property right here. And then this is that neighbor, as you can see. The land, the corner that cuts kind of right into it here. And now we're all the way back to that right where I first started on that fence. All right, we're standing just outside the barn, obviously. Whoops. Just beautiful, just so, it's like, I don't know, probably sun's just going down and it's just quiet and secluded back in here, really pretty. So panning around, there's a little bridge, I don't know if you can see it, it goes over the, and surely it looks like there's another pond, can't really tell, but it looks like a big pond right here, I think. So now I'm kind of panning around, and then this is like up that little back road, but well, it just doesn't do it justice, but this wetlands area, and the density and the mix of trees is just beautiful. So this is the road I just went up to, that little cul-de-sac area. And then this would be like over that little hill there and through the forest there is where the house would probably be. And we're back to the barn. All right, now I'm a little bit lower on the hill, just below the barn actually. I just wanted to this is a really cool little spot here as well. There's the barn coming around. So this is going to be, a whole bunch of trees here with that pond. There's the pond, but you're on your property, and then the other pond that's below it. And that looks like a very big pond down there actually. This is the aspens. Here's a little bridge you're going to be coming over. I'll tell you, I just can't impress upon you enough just how secluded and quiet, and it's just beautiful back here. And that's looking up the little wetlands area. And there, you can't really tell, but that's the road up the little hill that I just came down. That goes up to that cul-de-sac, the build site. Here's that really cool neighbor's house up on the hill, the rock one. So right now I'm standing still on your property. I'm about The bridge is about halfway between me and the barn. Give me some idea. I'm gonna try that again because I turned it on its side. I don't know if I can do that. I'm not sure that's a good idea. So that was the house up on the hill, the rock one. Really cool rock house. And I go backwards. Crazy out here, I'll tell you, for February. Boy, it's just been so warm and just beautiful. All right, there's the barn. I can tell, well covered with trees. And the bridge is right down there. And this is the wetlands or little draw creek or whatever. And then comes around up here to the little hill going up. Back to the house. All right, I'm down at the bend on that driveway or the main road, right where it bends, and I would say, from what I'm looking at here, I think this right where the word Gallatin is on the on that plat, I think that is that little fence there, and none of this stuff is well, there's a Gallatin where the Gallatin sign would be. And then you go up, there's that fence that runs down the middle of the property, like we were talking about. So it'd be up this way, and all the way up over that hill is where the property run. And then it's all that ridge back there, and then kind of wrapping around, and that, I don't think I can get a very good picture of it, but the, whoops, sorry. Right over there, that's the fence down by the, whoops, that's the fence down by the barn, so that cul-de-sac's a little further up. I'm sure I'm bouncing you guys all around here, but anyway, so that's it, and then it's this hole up over the top. Of course, we can only see to the, top of the ridge, but it's the back side of that as well. And then down, I'm thinking that is probably pretty close to that corner, the front corner where it says Gallatin. All right, all the way down in Jackson Creek, looking back up. There's the fence. So your land would be, whoops, there's the fence, so up, all that stuff up over here. Oops, sorry, up over that ridge. Oh shoot, I'm horrible at this. Anyway, there's the fence. Back up in there to be the build site. Right in there. Anyway, I guess the main thing I want to show you is the fence that running all the way down to Jackson Creek that we had talked about, that basically bisects the property, or that they're basically using it as a hayfield, I guess. There's the fence.